Today on Inquirer, low pressure area of Eastern Visayas intensifies into Tropical Depression Paeng. Magnitude 6.4 earthquake rocks Abra. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. doubts that middleman in Percy Lapid slay died of natural causes.
I'm still not satisfied that it was natural causes.
And anonymous caller threatening the family of Percy Lapid claims a certain General Bantag was behind the murder and that Lapid's brother is the next target. Good evening. Tropical Depression Paeng maintains its strength while moving over the Philippine Sea. To give us an update, joining us live is Pag-asa weather specialist Daniela Villamil. Sir Dan?
Magandang gabi po. Kaninang alas 4 ng hapon itong sentro ni Bagyong Paeng huling namataan sa layong 945 kilometers sa silangan ng Eastern Visayas. Ito ay may taglayang lakas ng hangin na malapit sa gitna na umaabot sa 45 kilometers per hour at pagbukso na umaabot sa 55 kilometers per hour. Patuloy itong gumagalaw pakanluran sa bilis na 10 kilometers per hour. Inasahan natin na posible pa itong lumakas into a tropical storm category bukas. And as early as tomorrow, posible na rin tayo magtaas ng Tropical Cyclone Wind Signal number 1 sa mga ilang lalawigan ng Bicol Region at Eastern Visayas. And prior to landfall or habang binabaybay nito ang Philippine Sea ay posibleng mas lumakas pa ito into a typhoon category. So yung pinakamataas sa Tropical Cyclone Wind Signal na posible nating i-issue para sa bagyong ito ay Tropical Cyclone Wind Signal number 4. And inasahan natin yung landfall scenario natin as of now ay by Sunday posible itong maglandfall sa bahagi ng Isabela or Cagayan. Sa ulan naman na dala ni Paeng as early as madaling araw ng Friday hanggang Saturday, asahan na posible nating maranasan itong heavy to intense sa mga pag-ulan sa Bicol Region. Samantala, moderate to heavy with the times intense rains naman ang posible nating maranasan dito sa Eastern Visayas, Mindoro Provinces, Marinduque, Romblon, Quezon, Aurora, Isabela at Cagayan. Light to moderate with the times heavy rains naman ang posible nating maranasan dito sa Rizal, Laguna, Nueva Ecija, Bulacan, Cordillera, Administrative Region at sa nalalabing bahagi ng Visayas at Cagayan Valley. Ngayon, wala pa naman itong direktang epekto. Ang bagyong ito, wala pang direktang epekto sa anumang bahagi ng ating bansa. Ngunit dahil sa patuloy na pag-iral nitong shear line, asahan natin na simula ngayong gabi hanggang bukas madaling araw, magpapatuloy itong maulap na kalangitan na may mga kalat-kalat at pag-ulan, pagtulog at pagkidlat sa mga lalawigan ng Mimaropa, Bicol Region, Visayas, Zamboanga, Peninsula, Northern Mindanao, Caraga, Quezon, Basilan, Sulu at Tawi-Tawi. So sa mga nabanggit na lugar for the next 24 hours, asahan natin yung mataas sa tsansa ng mga biglaang pagbaha or pag-uho ng lupa. Posible rin yung pag-apaw ng mga ilog at dalampasigan kaya maghanda tayo sa mga hazards ito. Samantala, dahil rin sa patuloy na pag-iral nitong northeast monsoon o hangin amihan dito sa Metro Manila and the rest of Luzon, asahan natin ang maaliwalas sa panahon ngayong gabi maliban na lamang sa mga isolated na light rains. Sa nalalabing bahagi naman ng Mindanao, asahan natin yung mga pag-ulan ngayong gabi hanggang bukas madaling araw na dulot naman ng localized thunderstorms. Sa kalagayan naman ating karagatan, may nakataas pa rin tayong gale warning sa mga dagat baybayin ng Batanes, Cagayan, Babuyan Islands, Isabela, Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, Aurora, Camarines Norte, ang hilagang baybayin ng Camarines Sur, Catanduanes, at sa ilang baybayin ng Northern Quezon kasama na dyan ang ilang baybayin ng Polillo Islands. Kaya sa ating mga kababayang mangingisda at may mga maliliit na sasakyang pandagat sa nabanggit na lugar, kung maaari, huwag po muna tayong pumalaot dahil inaasahan natin na magpapatuloy itong maalon hanggang sa napakaanong karagatan.
Sir Dan, meron lang kami ilang katanungan. Nabanggit nyo kanina na maaari pang lumakas itong bagyong Paeng. Tama ba yung rinig ko kanina, sir? Signal number 4, maaaring umabot doon ang itataas ng pag-asa?
Yes po, kasi po posible pa itong makamit or marating ang typhoon category. So sa ngayon po, signal number 4 ang highest possible na wind signal nating issue para sa bagyong ito.
Siguro ang tanong ngayon ng mga kababayan natin, Sir Dan, is maaari ba itong maging kasing lakas nitong bagyong Karding? Kung maaalala natin, a month ago, tinamaan itong ating bansa nitong bagyong Karding.
Opo, kasi po inasa natin marireach pa itong typhoon category and habang binabaybay nga nito itong Philippine Sea which is very favorable for further intensification ng mga bagyong ito. Hindi pa tinatagal yung posibilidad na more on northern Luzon areas ulit ang heavily affected areas ng bagyong ito.
Kung kailangan talaga maghanda ng ating mga kababayan. Dito naman sa Metro Manila, nakakaranas din tayo ng pag-ulan na Sir Dan. Anong rason dito sa mga pag-ulang ito?
So yung mga pag-ulan na naranasan natin sa nakarang araw, kahapon, ay dala po nitong shear line. So itong shear line, ito yung pagsasalubong ng northeast na hangin or yung amihan natin and yung easterly na hangin which is galing from Dagat Pasipiko. So pag may pagsasalubong po ng hangin, nagkakaroon tayo ng mga kaulapan which is yung nangyari kahapon na nagdala ng heavy rains throughout the day.
Okay. Maraming salamat, sir. That's Pag-asa Weather Specialist Daniela Villamil. A magnitude 6.4 earthquake rocked the province of Abra and nearby provinces last night. The quake hit at 10:59 p.m. on Tuesday, with the epicenter at 33 kilometers northwest of Lagayan, Abra. The magnitude of the quake was initially pegged at 6.7, but was reduced by the PHIVOLCS to 6.4 in an updated advisory. The quake was felt in nearby provinces, including Metro Manila. As of 2 p.m., the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology logged 466 aftershocks. The Abra Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction Management Office reported that at least 10 were injured and 46 houses were damaged due to the quake. Meanwhile, Ilocos Norte Governor Matthew Marcos Manotoc said the earthquake left at least 38 persons injured in the province. President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. said he is not convinced that the alleged middleman behind the assassination of veteran broadcaster Percy Lapid Mabasa has died of natural causes. John Eric Mendoza fills us in with the details. Eric?
Yes, Neil, President Bongbong Marcos today said he's not convinced that the alleged middleman behind the assassination of veteran radio commentator Percy Mabasa, better known as Percy Lapid, has died of natural causes. Marcos said that even though the toxicology report on the death of Percito Villamor Palana came back negative for foul play, he still asked authorities to dig deeper on the incident. Palana was earlier reported to be dead on arrival at the new Bilibid Prison Hospital at 2:05 p.m. on October 18, just hours after the alleged gunman to Lapid's killing, Joel Escorial, was presented to the public in a news conference. The initial autopsy report did not specify the cause of his death, while Bureau of Corrections spokesperson Gabriel Chacalag insisted he died of cardiac arrest. Philippine National Police Chief General Rodolfo Azurin Jr. said the suspected foul play might have been involved in the death of alleged middleman, calling the timing questionable. In a related development, Justice Secretary Jesus Crispin Remulla also reported today that 4 persons of interest in the Mabasa murder case have been turned over to the National Bureau of Investigation. Remulla said the 4 were inmates at the new Bilibid prison. To date, authorities have in their custody 8 persons of interest in the ambush slay of the broadcaster. 4 with the NBI, 3 with the police, and 1 who is also from the new Bilibid prison with the military. The persons of interest from the NDP or Bilibid were mentioned in the text message that the first middleman Palana, who was previously identified June Globa Villamor and Crisanto Palana Villamor, sent to his sister. In a text message to his sister identified as alias Marisa, Palana mentioned individuals who might be involved in case he dies. The message was sent 2 hours after Palana was taken to the NDP hospital where he was pronounced dead last October 18. The same day, confessed gunman Joel Escorial was presented to the public in a press conference at Camp Crame in Quezon City. Results of the autopsy conducted by the NBI showed no signs of external physical injuries on the remains of Palana. Forensic expert Dr. Raquel Fortun, meanwhile, has finished conducting the second autopsy on Palana's body. Neil?
Eric, as you mentioned, the body of Palana underwent a second autopsy. Do we have an update on this?
Yes, Neil. Dr. Raquel Fortun has already finished conducting the autopsy of Palana, and Justice Secretary Remulla said she will come up with a written report by Friday. Neil?
Let me go back to your Marcos story. Given this development, the sentiment of the president, Is President Marcos planning to intervene with this investigation? Maybe call for better protection for the siblings of Palanya, maybe offer protection for the family of Percy Lapid? Eric?
Well, yes, Neil. Fact of the matter is the president has said in his previous pronouncements that he does not have a particular directive on this incident. As he pointed out, that the police knows how to do their job. He even said that he would just, quote, get in the way had he decided to intervene with the probe on this incident. Neil?
Okay. That's John Eric Mendoza reporting live. An anonymous caller threatening the family of Percy Lapid claimed that a certain General Bantag was behind the murder of the broadcaster and that the next target will be the victim's brother. In a press conference, Senator Risa Ontiveros presented copies of the recorded conversations handed over to her by Lapid's family. The senator visited the family of Lapid on Monday, October 24. According to the male caller, Lapid died because the radio man did not believe that there was a threat to his life.
Nag-chat na kami ni Roy Mabasa. May pinag-usapan na kami. Ibibigay ko sa kanya lahat ng dalhin tungkol sa pagkamatay ni Percy Lapid. At sa buhay niya, nakakanipin ang buhay niya. Isunod siya sa kapatid niya. Papatayin din siya. Involved si General Bantag sa pagkamatay ni Percy Lapid.
The caller also said it is now Lapid's brother, Roy Mabasa, who is in danger, adding that he is only asking for some money in exchange for information on the supposed Ocho boys of a quote General Bantag. According to Ontiveros, the victim's family and Roy Mabasa have been distressed about the threats, losing sleep and unable to go out of their homes out of fear for their lives. Members of the family also received threats through social media.
Just over the weekend, mini-message sila sa Facebook, tinetext, at tinatawagan pa nga. Dala na rin ng pag-alala, ni-record nila ang usapang ito.
Meanwhile, two siblings of the first middleman in the Percy Lapid case are now in the Witness Protection Program, according to Justice Secretary Jesus Crispin Remulla. The middleman, Cristito Villamoro Palanya, died inside the new Bilibid prison on October 18. Following this, Palanya's sister Marisa surfaced and shared with authorities messages that her brother supposedly sent to her before his death.
Her testimony is very important because she was the recipient of a text message which is the form of a dying declaration. I look at it as a dying declaration, an exception to the hearsay rule, and where he said that pag namatay ako, ilabas niyo ito. He was conscious that he was in danger the time that he texted that. And that's around 2 hours before he was declared dead. 2 hours before. So it's very, very important.
The COVID-19 positivity rate in the National Capital Region has been consistently decreasing since October 1, according to independent pandemic monitor Octa research. In a Twitter post, Octa fellow Dr. Guido David reported that NCR's positivity rate dropped further to 11.6% as of October 24 from the previous week's 14.6%. According to David, the 7-day average of the new COVID-19 cases decreased from 807 to 491. He theorized that based on the COVID-19 trends, the June 2022 COVID-19 spike in Metro Manila was caused by the Omicron BA.5, while the wave in September may have been caused by the XBB Omicron subvariant or the XBC variant. David added that hopefully the downward trend continues until December holidays, but that there is uncertainty because of the presence of other subvariants around the world. Alamin naman natin ang mainit na balita sa mundo ng showbiz kasama ang ating bandera editor, Ervin Santiago. Ervin?
Hi Neil at sa lahat ng mga kabandera natin all over the universe, ito na nga ang latest Bandera Chika. Maraming humanga sa katapangan at pagpapakumbaba ng content creator na si Zinab Harake matapos sumabog ang issue sa kanila ng talent manager at vlogger din na si Wilbert Tolentino. Nag-viral at talagang trending pa rin hanggang ngayon ang issue sa pagitan ni Zinab at Wilbert kung saan ilang personalidad pa nga ang nadamay tulad ni Robbie Domingo, Ivana Alawi, Madam Inuts, Herlin Budol, Tony Fowler at iba pang mga sikat na vloggers. At sa gitna nga ng mga pangninega ng ilang netizens kay Zinab, matapang niyang hinarap ang mga ito sa pamamagitan ng paghingi ng sorry sa lahat ng mga taong kanyang nasaktan. Nag-post si Zinab sa social media ng kanyang public apology kung saan inamin nga niya ang nagawang pagkakamali, lalo na sa mga kaibigan niyang nadamay sa issue nila ni Wilbert. Binanggit niya ang mga pangalan ni Jelay Andres, Alex Gonzaga, Donalyn Bartolome, Ivana Alawi, Robbie Domingo, Tony Fowler at marami pang iba. Humingi rin siya ng tawad sa lahat ng kanyang supporters na nadismaya sa kanyang ginagawang kasalanan. Ani Zinab, tao lang din siyang nagkakamali at hindi perpekto. Kaya sana raw ay mapatawad siya ng mga ito. Nangako rin siya na gagawin ang lahat para baguhin ang kanyang ugali at maitama ang mga pagkakamali. Sabi pa niya, I will move on and move forward from this dark chapter of my life. I will become better. In fairness, marami namang netizens ang nagpadala ng mga mensahe ng pagsuporta kay Zinab at karamihan sa komento ng mga ito ay nagsasabing lahat naman ng tao ay nagkakamali. Ang mahalaga ay ang pag-amin sa kasalanan at ang pangakong pagbabago. Kasunod nito, tinanggap naman ng ilang celebrities na nasaktan ni Zinab ang kanyang pagsusorry, kasabay ng pagsasabing bilib sila sa tapang ng dalaga na aminin ang kanyang mga pagkakamali at hindi pa iralin ang pride. At yan ang latest bandera chika natin for today. Thanks, Neil!
Maraming salamat, Irvin. And these are the stories you need to know today. I'm Neil Mercado. Follow INQUIRER.net on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net. Good evening.